Hello dear, let's take a look at some mildly creepy things that'll make you go, wow, that didn't seem quite right. And yeah, pretty much. So Woodland Creature is giving this lady a visit.
She wants to come in, Dolan.
Oh my dear lord. I feel like if you let this thing inside your house, it'll start talking to you in a human child voice, and then you'll never be able to get rid of it. I think at this point you probably shouldn't leave the house ever again. For any reason. So this person pretended to leave and...
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
As soon as you leave the house, dogs are walking around on two legs, talking to each other with human words. It's chilling. So this guy's just going for a bike ride around the edge of this cliff, and he wanted to have a little peek over, but that's when his bike fell and he himself also took a little tumble. His helmet cam recording the whole time as he gets lost in the river. Imagine having your worst moment filmed for you to be able to enjoy, like watch back and forth. Oh, no thank you. So this person was examining some abandoned places, and he found some things that were a little bit sad. Just all these old books, photos of kids, like these cars that are just like ready to go, just overgrown with leaves and vines, and some baby strollers as well, probably for that child you saw in the photo. And here you have a newspaper, and it is almost 100 years old at this point. Some creepy children's toys and even some human ashes as well. Like, where even is this? Like, everything looks pretty pristine. Like, there's no... This place cannot be from the 1900s, like early 1900s, and still be like this. Especially once you see this message on a bottle and then the Christmas cards. It's still intense, though. These people came across a goat that is standing up in a very unnatural way. I think this thing is moving as well. I don't think it's like, is this thing fake? Is it taxidermy? Is it alive? I can't really tell. What do you guys think? Where are you going, buddy? How did you get out of the sea? What are you doing here in my neighborhood? So this guy just spotted this seal just kind of waddling along the road. Who knows how it even got here, but here it is. This person wanted to do something a little bit terrifying, putting the skateboard, like game of chicken. How far can you push the board forward before you chicken out? And they do pretty well. Thankfully they don't die, not today, but could have happened. So this right here is what an owl looks like when it's had a bucket of water poured on top of it. Suddenly the scale of the eyes and its little claws seems rather big for such a small creature. In fact, if you zoom in on the beak and the nostrils, that looks like a little sub face. It's even worse. Another one of the Lord's most unholy creatures walking upon the earth. So someone decided to put a camera underneath a dance floor, and as people are walking around, it makes them look like they're ants. Man, if I was here, I would be so worried about this glass shattering and all these people just kind of tumbling down. So this is a squat toilet, and there is something struggling to get out. Can't tell if it's a living creature or just something that got trapped. In any case, if you try and use the toilet here, you'll end up being the protagonist in a Japanese hentai, so I think I'll just go behind the tree. So this person constructed a gelatinous representation of a face, and so they decided to give a little bit of a squeeze. Can't even imagine how horrifying this would be if this thing suddenly opened its eyes and it was like, hey, maybe stop. Even here, just for a fraction of a second, it almost looks like his eyes opening. Oh, yep, grab it and shake it. And here's where you piss it off. So that's how you know it's definitely not alive. This guy was just taking a panorama photo of this warehouse and everything seems fine. I mean, slightly creepy warehouse, but nothing really of note. That is until he had a look at the footage afterwards and he zoomed in on something a little bit odd. He claims he thought he was alone at the time, but clearly not, because this shadow man was standing in the doorway. Was he just there to photobomb, or did he have nefarious intentions? I guess we'll never know. So these are skeleton panda sea squirts, where you can see their bone system because they're transparent. Just kind of chilling out here on the sea floor, waiting to absorb your soul. Kind of want to have one as a pet, but I also want my soul. What a dilemma. So this is your common frog and it has a parasite within its eyeball. This is like stage 1 of the Hypnotoad. That's what it's going to evolve into. This is a slug slowly being eaten by a Venus flytrap. It's kind of almost willingly going in like, this seems like a nice comfy cave for me to rest in. And then once it's in there, it's like, oh my. But you know what? It's so powerful they can actually escape the flytrap. It's so slithery, so gooey. Good for the slug. It knew what it was doing all along. So yeah, it turns out these things were just sleeping the whole time, and as soon as you give them a nudge, they come to life. Oh man, just leave them alone. Don't put your hand in it. So this insect is ready to shed its outer skin, and as it does so, it kind of evolves into basically the same creature, but a nice vibrant blue. God, imagine leaving behind that giant husk for someone to find. Oh. So this is a cake delivery service in New Orleans. Oh, nah, take it back. I don't want it. I don't want a hug. No, it's not good. You know you're at the peak of your career when you get to dress up as a giant baby with a crown and deliver cakes. So this is from a news report where they were getting some footage of an orangutan that knows a bit too much. Yes, my plan is coming together. Soon my monkey companions and I shall escape and take over. So this person constructed a box and they've built something that they're ready to unleash upon the world. So what is this thing? It's like a weird dog creature. This is a rejected toy from Toy Story. Never had a chance. So this is what happens when the rotational speed of the helicopter matches the frame rate of the camera. Pretty much it seems to be hovering around, static in the air. Just imagine this thing silently appearing towards you. Oh, no thanks. Game of chicken. Oh, look at the size of that fall. Between this one and the skateboard, people are just like, I don't care if I die, it's fine. This 3D animator created the world's largest octopus, ready to attack this person on the boat. Just dead, crushed, gone from this earth. So that's it for this video. Bye. Have a good one.